In this ArcMap demonstration, we're going to show how to graph a table. I'm going to open this summary table, but well, first of all, you'd have to come over here and click on List by Source, and then find your table. This is a summary table I'm going to open. It's the one that was down here in the layout, and I'm going to choose to graph it. So create graph. So there's a whole number of things I can fool around with here. For the value feed, well, we're going to leave it as a vertical bar. We could pick different types of graphs, and we can even change the layer, but I'm not going to fool around with that. So I want total hectares. It's the only one available to me. And in the X field, we are going to pick site. Because basically it shows me for each site class the total number of hectares found in that township. In X field label, we're going to leave as is. And vertical axis won't touch either, or horizontal axis. You can obviously move those to different locations in the graph if you want. It says add to legend. This is the legend here. I don't really care much for it, so I'm going to get rid of it altogether. I can show label marks if I want, which puts the values of each of these bars. I'll take that off. And for color, we're just going to leave the standard color for now. But I could go to palette, and it changes to a number of different, and I can choose different things in here, which gives me different colors. Go back to custom. And we could change the bar type to a pyramid, to a diamond, right? There's a number of things. Oops. We'll go back to bar, or rectangle. And we have a side bar. We could go with stacked or other things. We're not going to fool around with that. In bar size, we could make it bigger, or we could make it less. We could choose to show the border around the bars if we wanted. So that's basically it for this window. We'll click next now. And here it says show all features records on the graph. Here's the graph here, so it's going to show them all. Or I could say show only selected features. Or so that's what I'm going to do. And we can change the title of the graph. I'm going to call this site class area summary. And we could put a footer in if you wanted. Oops. Can't spell my own name. But I think I'll just get rid of that. You could put it in 3D view if you wanted a 3D graph. I'll get rid of that as well. Graph legend, if you remember, we took the legend out. It was up here. You could change the position of that, and you could also put a title on it. So we can come in here, and right now our left axis, which is this, the title is total hectares. We're going to change, we can get rid of it, but we don't want to do that. We're going to type in here total hectares. Then if we had right, we could fool around with it. We do have a bottom one. Again, we can get rid of it if we want, but we don't want to do that. And we have a title of site there, which is, maybe we'll put site class. And we don't have one at the top, so there's nothing we can do there. So now we can click finish, and here's our resulting graph. You can size it if you want. Currently it says there's no selection. If you remember, we said to graph the selected records. If I come over to my table now and select these three, those three will be graphed. If I wanted to select just these two, they'll be graphed, or if I want to graph them all, I just select them all. So, well, I go back here, this zero site class, there really isn't such a thing. It just means there is a whole bunch of features in the township that did not have site classes associated with them. So I'd prefer just not to show that. So I'm going to select just the site classes 1, 2, and 3. So that is basically it, although I'm going to show you some advanced features. So now that my graph is here, I'm going to right mouse click on it, and I can go back into properties, which is all the stuff we just fooled around with, right? So we can go back and make changes. Remember, I took the legend out. If I wanted to add it back in, hit apply here and it's back in. Again, I don't like it, so get rid of it. So you can go back and make any changes to what you originally set up. There's also this, I'm going to right mouse click on it again, there's this advanced properties. And the window that opened up is this one here. So there are a number of things you can fool around with here. What I'm going to go down to is I'm going to go down to data. Say I didn't like the bars set up the way they are, and I want to pick the specific colors. If I come down here, choose the colors here, I now can change my colors here. So I'm gonna right click on that one there and go edit color. This window here that I just dragged in opened up. I am pick yellow for that. Hit OK. I'll click the next one down. Right mouse click edit color. Again, that color palette opens up. I'll pick a different color this time. And I'll right click on this one. Right mouse click edit color. Again, the palette window opens up, and I can pick a color for it. So if you want to customize your colors, this is one way to do it. There's a whole bunch of other things you can fool around with, but we won't bother getting into it. And that's it.